Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to know? And we have the Knight of Coins. What does the universe want to share with the collective today, please? What does the collective need to hear for this message today? And we have the Nine of Cups. We will grab one more card and then we'll start talking about this message. Let's see what we need to hear. What do we need to know about this person and this connection? And the Eight of Coins. Okay, guys, I feel that what this is telling us is your person is thinking about a life with you. And that is the energy that comes through with the Knight of Coins or the Knight of Pentacles. Your person is acknowledging that you fulfill everything that they could ever hope, wish, or dream for when it comes to a romantic partner. And what I'm hearing is, with this Nine of Cups being here, is that they've never loved anyone the way that they love you. This is about them desiring to create a life with you, a future with you, because the energy of the Knight of Coins is someone who contemplates what this life will look like. The Knight of Coins does not move very quickly, and for many of you watching the reading, you are probably feeling and experiencing that in this connection with your person. Because the Knight of Coins is very methodical and logical. They make sure that they have all of the I's dotted and all of the T's crossed in their plan, that they are thinking and strategizing. Because your person does not want to blow it. They want to make sure that they're going to be successful as they come back towards you and start showing you and telling you how they feel about you as they present themselves to you as a romantic partner. Now, the thing with the Knight of Coins is they think what this life with you would look like, and they imagine all of it. They think about where you would live, what the house would look like. Would you take vacations? Would you have people over? What would you do on weekends? What would the house look like? Would you move into your house, their house, buy a new house, build a house? Live in a tiny house? Your person thinks all of these things through, and this is why they are taking their time right now. But they are going to act and follow through, because this Nine of Cups is about your person showing back up and fulfilling your hopes, dreams, desires, and wishes. The Knight of Coins is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But you don't have to be an earth sign or any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading. This is a collective reading. It is for everyone, and it's more important that we consider how each card relates to the other cards on the table in terms of the overall message that the divine is presenting to you all today in this collective reading. This Eight of Coins, well, the Eight of Coins is about... well, it's the card of the student. And I feel that this is telling us your person has definitely learned the lessons that they have supposed to be learning during this time that you aren't in each other's lives in the 3D space. But the Eight of Coins is also about lasting love. Everlasting love, especially with the combination of the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Coins, because cups are ruled by the element of water, and that is things like love, emotion, feeling, romance. Your person wanting to come back and romance you and show you with their words and their actions and their gifts, their gestures of love, how they feel about you. Also, with this Nine of Coins being on the table, especially leading the way for this reading today, that is about communication coming from your person. So hopefully they will get these lines of contact open here, flowing between the two of you, so that you can start spending time together and loving each other again. But your person knows that you are the one. You complete them. You fulfill everything that they have ever desired when it comes to love. They just needed to get their act together, which is all about that Eight of Coins, your person taking on those life lessons to have that growth, to have that awakening that they have needed, so that they can be a partner who's going to be able to love you and show you and tell you that they love you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? Well, the Ten of Cups, goodness gracious. Ten of Cups 10 cups filled to love. 9 of cups, 10 of cups. That is a powerful duo here, guys, for this reading today, especially because this card has a really cool fat cat lying in front of the fire on top of that quilt next to this couple that looks like they are enjoying each other's company with many goblets of whatever they are drinking. But the cat should wake up because there's a mouse coming out of that basket. The 10 of Cups is about happiness, joy, stability, love in a long-term partnership. But it is about a healthy relationship. It is about a happy partnership. It is about commitment. It is about long-term, and it tells us your person desires this life with you. They want to create a life with you. They want to build a future with you, with the 10 of Cups showing up. The 10 of Cups is about long-term partnership. It is about commitment. 19 cups on the table at the moment in these two cards with love, emotion, feelings, desire, romance, all of it overflowing that your person feels for you because they want to come back and create a very different ending to the story that is the current situation between the two of you, because the 10 of Cups is the card that we consider the happily ever after card. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? The 4 of Cups. Well, the 4 of Cups, your person knows that they neglected you in the past. They know that they did not make you a top priority. They probably didn't put a lot of effort and energy into this relationship, and they are feeling regretful for that. They are feeling remorseful for that as well, wishing they had done things differently. But what this is telling us is that your person is going to make you and this relationship more of a priority than you have ever seen them do. And that's what makes sense to me, because there are 19 cups, well, 23 cups on the table at the moment, filled to overflowing with love that your person feels for you. But your person is not going to neglect you moving forward. When they show up and they start talking and they start explaining their plans to you, and you guys start talking about where this relationship is going and this future that they desire and see with you, they will be putting forth a tremendous amount of effort and energy to show you that they care about you, to show you that they love you, to show you that they want to be with you, and that they have been thinking and planning what this life with you will look like as the two of you come together and start building this beautiful life with one another that comes with a really cool fire and a really cool cat, the cool fireplace. And I was just talking about the images on the cards, guys, while I was moving everything around to make space over here, because no matter how many times I pre-shuffle and kind of like have a quick layout, I always seem to get it off kilter, off balance. Don't know why that happens, but it does. But you guys understand. Anyway, so with the 4 of Cups, your person knows that they have missed so many opportunities to spend with you, and they're not going to miss them as they come back in your direction, because this is about your person wanting to be with you and wanting to spend time with you and talk about a life together, talk about planning a future together. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. What does the collective need to hear about this person? The King of Coins. Well, the King of Coins is all about long-term partnership. The King of Coins desires a stable, happy, healthy relationship. And this is the energy of the reading for the collective. This is the energy of your person, regardless of their sign, although obviously the King of Coins is an earth sign. But the King of Coins is very dedicated. The King of Coins is determined. The King of Coins energy will not fail because their plan is going to be successful. While the Knight of Coins is thinking about this plan and strategizing the plan, the King of Coins is the one who takes action to make it happen. This is about your person coming forward and showing you and telling you how they feel about you, because with the energy of the King of Coins, your person has gained maturity, stability, emotional maturity and stability, so that when they come back, this relationship will be built on a much more stable foundation, because that is what the King of Coins desires and requires, actually. But with this number 4 on the 4 of Cups, Number 4 is a number for stability and power. So this relationship will be built on a much more powerful foundation than it ever was in the past. The King of Coins is going to be someone who will lift you up. They will be someone that you can lean on. They will be someone that you can depend on. This is an energy that will pull out all the stops and move mountains if they have to make sure that you feel safe and secure in their love in terms of how they are expressing their love and showing you their love and explaining their love for you, because your person wants you to feel safe, that they are not going to run, that they're not going to shut down, that they're not going to bolt or deny this connection ever again. This is someone who's coming at you with maturity, emotional maturity actually, and stability. So this is someone who's going to support all your dreams, goals, aspirations, and desires. Did I say gold? Dreams, goals, aspirations, and desires. And someone who is going to be there for you through thick or thin. Someone who's going to lift you up, encourage you, support you, share everything in their life with you, because your person has hit this place of being a grown-up and putting on their grown-up pants and wearing them moving forward for the two of you as you start rebuilding this relationship. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the Nine of Swords. Well, the Nine of Swords tells us your person has been overthinking quite a bit about things, and they have been taking to bed with them lots of thoughts of you. And in that space of trying to sleep and not being able to sleep, they're tossing and turning because they are understanding themselves so much better in regard to how they created this disconnect between the two of you, but also coming up with a strategy and a plan on how they are going to fix it, because your person wants to make amends and not only get things back on track for you, but actually move it forward to a place where the two of you can build a happy, healthy partnership with each other. I need a quick sip of water, guys. But the Nine of Swords energy is someone who spends quite a bit of time overthinking, a little bit of dwelling perhaps. And you all know that dwelling can lead to obsessing. But what is interesting is it's not just about them dwelling and obsessing about all of this, but actually having this time where they're also strategizing and planning how they're going to make amends, how they're going to fix it, and how they're going to come towards you to represent themselves to you as a romantic partner. But overthinking is something that your person has been doing. But that is an interesting combination. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords, that's an interesting juxtaposition. Actually, they are happiest when you are in their life, is what I'm hearing with that. With this Nine of Swords being here, they're not so happy without you in their life. So let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the Six of Coins. So much coins in this reading today. The Six of Coins is about your person seeing you as a gift. They see you as a gift from God. They see you as a blessing in their life. And they want to be a blessing in your life as well. They know that perhaps at one time they were a blessing in your life, and then at times they feel that they have become this curse because of how they treated you and how they acted towards you and said horrible things to you and broke your heart and created this big, huge disconnect between the two of you because of their stuff, which is part of them thinking and obsessing and dwelling on all of those things as well. But as they return, this person is going to be so much more giving to you, showing you that you are this blessing, expressing their gratitude for your love, for your continued support, love, and patience, because the energy of the King of Coins and Knight of Coins is someone that requires patience on your end. But with the Six of Coins, it is about balance. It is about equal give and take. It is about reciprocity. It is about both of you equally giving to each other and receiving from each other as well. But with the energy of the King of Coins on the table, your person is going to be so very giving to you. They're going to be compassionate. They're going to be generous. They're going to be understanding. They're going to be kind. This is going to be a very different relationship because your person has learned their lessons and they want to contribute to this everlasting love that is here between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? The Two of Coins. My goodness. Okay. Well, what I'm hearing today for the Two of Coins is that it is about change. And your person has gone through a significant period of growth and change, especially with that Eight of Coins being smack dab in the top row in the middle of this reading. And as a result of that change, your person is going to be a very different person to you. First of all, they had to regain their balance within themselves because they could see where they allowed things in their psyche, in their emotions, perhaps even in their mental state to get very off kilter. And when things are off kilter within someone, it's very difficult to maintain that space of equilibrium. Perhaps they had a lot of things going on. Perhaps they were juggling a lot of things in their life. And it kind of created this sort of like despair or kind of like this mental agitation that they were having to deal with and go through. And that negatively affected them, which also caused things to kind of spiral down and out of control between the two of you. Now, that won't apply to everyone, but for some reason, that is the message that is coming through at the moment. Your person has gained control over all these things that they have been juggling. Too many irons in the fire, too much going on, stuff happening with work, stuff happening with family, stuff happening with the car, with the truck, with the house, stuff going wrong with the lawn, critters showing up out of nowhere and eating holes in the grass, and all of these other things. I feel these are just examples that are just coming through, and some of it was to bring a little bit of laughter into this reading, but the point is your person has had a lot going on. And they are seeing that they need to prioritize things more in their lives. And that is what's going to allow them to make you more of a priority in their life. Because they don't want to let you down and they don't want to be without you. Because being without you, dwelling, obsessing, lack of sleep, insomnia, tossing and turning, perhaps even nightmares. But your person as well, this is a card of balance. So much more balance within themselves to be able to bring balance and equilibrium, tranquility and peace and harmony into this relationship. Your person sees where they have blown it with you and they see what they need to do to give back to you and to give back to this relationship. That is why they're going to show up with a very different mindset, with a very different heart set as well, because this is about someone who wants to show up for you and show you and tell you how they feel about you. Someone that sees a future with you, someone that wants to talk about their plans, about this relationship and where it's going to ultimately go, which is to this place of long-term commitment. Remember that 10 of Cups. Different ending than where it is now. Happily ever after is the meaning of the 10 of Cups for a long-term partnership. But change. Change is what I'm feeling for the Two of Coins today. Your person has gone through change, and now it's time to change the dynamics of this connection and get things in a very different space. Think of it as a turnaround from where it currently is. So a 180-degree turnaround. No contact. 180 degree turnaround from that is contact. Separation. The 180-degree turnaround from that is reunion. So this is about change coming into this connection between you and your person to get it moving and grooving to this beautiful hearth and home, happy home here with that 10 of Cups. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And we have the Three of Wands. Well, the Three of Wands is about your person longing for you. It is about them missing you. It is about them wanting to spend time with you. It is about them on their journey back to you as well. Because the Three of Wands tells us that the wait is almost over. Because if you look at this card, you can see this green cloak figure standing on the shore looking out to sea. And this boat is almost to the shore because the person that they love is on that boat and they have been waiting. And this could be you waiting for this person to come into shore, kind of like waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for the green light to go. And I feel your person could as well be waiting for the ideal moment, because remember, they are thinking and strategizing about a plan, about what they're going to do. Now, of course, you're probably thinking to yourselves, well, there's no time like the present. Let's get it going. But remember, your person is trying to come up with a strategy and a plan, because this person does not want to fail. They want to make sure that when they come towards you, they have all of their little duckies in a row, because this person does not want to be without you. They want to do the work that is necessary. They may believe they only have one chance to get it right with you. They want to make sure that this chance, this initial communication, is meaningful, that it's going to be something that inspires you, allows you to consider hearing them out, because they may be thinking that you may not be willing to hear them out. And that can be part of that Nine of Swords as well. They have faith and they believe in their heart and in their soul that you're going to hear them out, that you will hear their apology, that you will accept that apology, and that you will allow them to come back into your life. But in this moment, they are longing for you. That is that Three of Wands. But also, it tells us the wait is almost over, because they are making progress on their journey towards you. I'm going to use some oracle cards now and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What does the collective need to hear for this message today, please? What do we need to know? A tidy house, clarity and organization. I almost thought that said a tiny house for a moment, but that's because these do look like little tiny houses here. A tidy house, clarity and organization. Well, I feel at first this is telling us your person has definitely gained a great deal of clarity. They see and understand things, and they can see the forest through the trees. Actually, they can see the tree houses through the trees. And your person sees and understands things now because they have taken on these life lessons for this lifetime that they had resisted, that they tried to run away from. And they did try to escape having these life lessons and this personal growth. They didn't want to go through this growth because they knew when they met you that life was going to change. There is something about when you meet the one. When you meet the one, when you are standing there looking at each other face to face, and you have this absolute knowing, and you know what it feels like because you felt it in that moment you met your person. You have that absolute knowing that this is the one. You know that your life is going to be forever different. You just don't know how in that moment. But your person knew when they met you that they were going to have to leave certain things behind. All of their childish ways, all of their immaturity, their low vibration behaviors and actions, their toxic and dysfunctional messes perhaps for some of you. And your person was not ready to do the growth. They weren't ready to have these life lessons. And that is truly what they ran from. They ran from having to look in the mirror at themselves. They ran from having to do that shadow work. They ran from having to look into their subconscious and get rid of things that have always been holding them back in their life. Not only from you, but from other areas in their lives as well. And they weren't ready for that, but they have done this work because they see and understand now with much greater clarity. A tidy house. This card comes with number 1. If anyone resonates with the number 1, that can be the first of a month. It can be January, but the number 1 is all about fresh starts, new beginnings, starting over. But clarity and organization. I feel as well what I am being led to speak at the moment. For some of you watching the reading, perhaps it's time for you to do some sort of like purging, some sort of organization around your home. Perhaps it's spring cleaning time. Perhaps it's time to get rid of some things that are kind of like dragging your energy down so that you can kind of like feel renewed and refreshed. I am not sitting here telling you all to go and clean your houses, okay? Although I sit here guilty myself of that very same thing. But what I'm saying is sometimes when we kind of like get rid of the clutter that surrounds us, it kind of opens our space so that we can receive new energy coming in from the divine. That is a message that is coming in. If that resonates with anyone or one or two people, then I have done what the universe has asked of me and I have delivered that message. But point taken to self as well. It is time for me to start getting rid of some things and getting a little bit more organized with some of my things as well, especially these stacks of tarot cards and oracle cards that are all over the place, all over the table and all over my desk. But let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Garden of Venus. Rest and renewal. What a beautiful garden that is. Look at that. That looks like wisteria and maybe some hyacinths, or I can't remember, hydrangea maybe. Oh, I love those flowers. All this beautiful spring looking scene here. And we are about to approach spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. That starts on the 21st of March with the spring equinox. Perhaps spring can be a timing for some of you watching this reading that is coming through. This card comes with number 25, if anyone resonates with number 25. Now that can be the 25th of the month, it can be February 5th, it can be May 2nd. It can also be the number 7, because 2 plus 5 equals 7, which is change with a purpose. But also it could be the 7th of a month. It could be July as well, if any of those things resonate with anyone. Garden of Venus. Well, I feel that this is actually a message for you guys watching the reading. What are you doing for yourselves to make sure that you are rested and renewed? Make sure that you take care of yourselves. A lot of times when we are in these kind of dynamics, when we are dealing with someone who has shut down on us, who has gone silent, who is in no contact, who is running and ghosting, denying the connection, and creating a lot of heartache and heartbreak for all of you watching the reading, because even though you are growing and evolving through all of this, you are still hurt by what this person has done to you. And it's still very frustrating and it still makes you sad. It is important, especially because we have a beautiful heart here hanging from this glorious wisteria, that you practice positive self-care and self-love. So this is asking you to take care of yourselves. But I feel as well that this is saying that when your person comes back, they want to go away together. This 3 of Wands is also about traveling. They want to spend time with you in this beautiful place where the two of you can just rest and renew your energies with each other, getting to know one another all over again. And the best way to do that is by quality time together. Talking, having conversations, sharing everything with each other, smooches and kissing and all of that other stuff that goes with that, of course, as well. But take care of you. Sometimes these situations, when you are in this place of, I'm going to say it, separation, although we like to call it preparing for union, but when you are in this place of separation, you don't really know what is going on with this person. It can be emotionally draining. Make sure that you take care of you. Clarity. Find your clarity. Find your truth and believe in that truth and have faith in that truth. Because you know in your heart and in your soul what is the truth and what is real. And maybe if you can do some of that purging and getting rid of some stuff, if you have stuff that you need to get rid of, that will give you a greater opportunity to feel more rested and renewed. Because when we do those things, those exercises of kind of like clearing out our clutter, and it may not be clutter in the house, it could even be mental clutter or emotional clutter is what I'm hearing as well. It allows us to be better rested and have this greater sense of renewal as well. But we are moving on with the reading after all of that and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Well, this card comes with number 7. Ooh, I like double 7s. Double 7s are powerful. Covenant, sacred contract. Well, this contract is empty at the moment. But the contract between you and your person is not. There is a covenant between you and your person that you will provide for each other, this Eight of Pentacles, these life lessons and experiences that you are each having individually at the moment in this space of preparing for union. But you also have life lessons and experiences to have with one another while you are together. And those life lessons and experiences that you will have in union with this person are going to be so much more fun, so much more fulfilling, so much happier, so much sexier, so much more romantic than the ones that you are having now. Even though you are all growing and evolving and changing the ways that you need to incorporate these life lessons into the essence of who you are, there's still hard lessons: unconditional love, patience, detachment. Those are not easy lessons. So when you are giving yourself some positive self-care and self-love, give yourself a big hug and a tremendous pat on the back, and treat yourself to something special, something wonderful that you like. And it can be something small like a candy bar, a piece of chocolate, a piece of cake. Oh, we all love cake. Or something bigger than that, like perhaps a spa day, a manicure, a pedicure, a massage, a spa weekend, a weekend away with friends for some rest and renewal. But back to this covenant card. This is about the covenant that is here between you and this person, that you will be there for each other for this lifetime. You made this agreement with this person before you came down to planet Earth. And that is something that you discuss with them and other people present. Well, by people, I mean from the other side. I mean your angels and guides, the elders, and all of the people that hang out up there in the heavenly realm from the 5D space. Your person has agreed to these things as well. They are working through them and they are fulfilling their part of the contract. But there is more to this story, there is more to this contract than where it currently stands, because it is ultimately about you and your person coming together, because your person sees this relationship with you as the one for them. They are thinking through how they're going to make it happen, because they are acknowledging throughout this reading that you are the one and that they love you. They have so much love for you, and that they will never love anyone the way that they love you, especially with that 9 and 10 of Cups being on the table, and that King of Coins also supporting long-term partnership and commitment. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. There is no escaping the feelings I have for you. And you know, guys, your person did perhaps try to escape these feelings by running, by ghosting, by denying the connection, by all of that other stuff that they may have done to create this separation between the two of you. But they can't run from their feelings. They can't escape them. And perhaps they tried. Maybe they tried to pour themselves into work. Maybe they tried to hang out with different friends and different family members and doing things to fill their life with perhaps even meaningless activities to try and make themselves forget and move on. But this has not worked for your person, because they needed to go through these life lessons and experiences to wake them up to the power of this connection, to the destiny that is here between you, and why you are in each other's lives. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. You are the first person I want to see every morning, and the last one I want to see at night. Well, woohoo for that. But that is all about this 9 and 10 of Cups. Because the 10 of Cups is about long-term partnership. It is about commitment. It is about your person wanting it all with you. King of Coins supports that. 9 of Cups supports that. This is about your person wanting to do what they need to do to come towards you and start planning this life with you. I want to make you a permanent part of my life. Well, that is all over this reading, Actually, I really feel that that is all over the place in this reading, because your person sees where they need to change. They see what they need to do. They see what they need to, where they've needed to make adjustments to who they are by growing up and being the person who can be there for you and be there always to lift you up, support you, to allow you to lean on them, to give you encouragement, to boost your confidence and your self-esteem, just like you always have for them. That is that giving back, but also being kind, understanding, compassionate, considerate, generous with love and affection, making you more of a priority than they ever have. That is how this will be as this person comes back into your life. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear about this person? I'll love you until the end of time. Well, they've loved you since the beginning of time. So of course they will love you until the end of time, because you and this person share a connection that goes way back. You have shared many lives with one another. You have always found each other in each and every lifetime. And this person has some sort of understanding now that the two of you have shared so many past lives together. And perhaps this is even something that they knew when you were spending time with them in the past. And if they weren't willing to open up and talk about that with you, if they weren't willing to talk about spiritual things and have these kind of discussions with you about those things, that is going to be a big difference as this person returns, because this is something that they have definitely gained a much greater clarity and understanding about, because this person gets it. They know that the two of you share something that they want to fight for. Because this person, when they return, they're going to be pulling out all the stops, and they will move mountains if they have to show you that they love you, to prove to you that they care about you, to show you that they desire you and this connection, because this person has such deep feelings of love for you that they need to start sharing and expressing to you. Well, this is love, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction. Well, that's here. Definitely attraction here. But selflessness. The King of Coins energy is not selfish. If your person has been selfish in the past, that's going to be a big difference for you. That's why they weren't making you more of a priority. All of this is going to change. This is about your person showing up and being selfless. This is about them showing up and sharing everything with you. This is about your person showing you what it's going to be like to be unconditionally loved by them. And if that is something that you have never experienced, that is part of this sacred covenant that is between you and this person for this lifetime. But as well, this says self-love and wholeness. This comes back to that Garden of Venus about rest and renewal. And that is exactly what you guys need to be doing at the moment. Pouring all of the love that you have for this person back into yourselves. Love yourself. You deserve your own love as much as this person does deserve your love. And at the moment, they're not very deserving of your love. Of course, I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying that to make a point. Of course, you love them unconditionally. That goes without saying. But you also need to love yourself and take care of you in the process of all of this. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Well, wedding rings. Well, I'm not surprised that this showed up today. This is about union and marriage. It's about the soul connection that exists here between you and this person. It is about everlasting love that comes with that Eight of Pentacles. And it is also about the devotion that your person is going to show to you. Being hopelessly devoted to you, just like that song, who I can't remember sang it. Maybe it's Olivia Newton-John. Although I always think it's Linda Ronstadt, but I know it's not. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopefully devoted to you, actually, because this person is going to be hopeful that you are going to hear them out and take them back and allow them to start building this relationship with you. Your person wants to make you theirs. This is about your person wanting a life with you, wanting a future with you, wanting a lasting and everlasting love with you. This is about them wanting union with you. This is about them wanting a commitment with you. Because this person has never loved anyone the way that they love you. And they understand now because they have awakened to all of this. They understand what they need to do. They understand they need to open the lines of communication because they have learned the life lessons that they've needed to show up for you and be the partner who can be, hopefully, devoted to you and to building a strong, happy, healthy partnership. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.